Hello, hello, and happy Monday night stamping, everyone. How are you tonight? I have got a paper pumpkin for us tonight. So, that beautiful strawberry paper pumpkin card kit. And we'll put together a couple of the cards, and then I'm going to share with you a scrapbook layout. A good friend of mine had a little baby back in 2011, and I threw a baby shower for her. And then I actually got to meet her little baby just a couple of weeks later when she came early. So that was exciting. Anyway, so I have that for you tonight. Don't forget, July is going to end very soon. So if you want that free card sketchbook, be sure to put an order in. Now, speaking of July ending early, this is my first announcement. I will send out an email explaining everything, but I'm going to take a little break in August. I'm a little bit overwhelmed lately. A lot of things going on in my family and just in life in general. And I thought, this is a good time to just take a break because Christmas starts September 2nd when our holiday catalog comes out. And that also reminds me, don't forget, today is the last day to request the holiday catalog. If you have not filled out that Google form, you won't be on my early mail out. Doesn't mean you won't get a catalog. It just means you won't be on the early mail out. And I can always send you one later. But this is for the early mail out. We will be able to order from the holiday catalog starting September 2nd. Unless you're a demonstrator, which is a very good reason to join Stampin' Up. Even if you just want to be a hobbyist, just shop for yourself. Because we, as demonstrators, get to start ordering on Tuesday, the 5th of August. So I will be ordering some holiday stamps and getting all the samples ready for you all starting in September. So one more time, I'm going to take a break in August. But I will be back in September. So that was just my first announcement. I will send out an email and just that way you all know where I am when September gets here. Okay. All right. Look at all these wonderful people here tonight. We have Susan, we have Luana, Linda, Brenda, Marianne, Tina, Susan. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. All right, let's go ahead and switch cameras. And there we go. And we have the strawberry paper. This is just, I think it was the cover that made us all want this. It's just, who doesn't just love this gingham with the strawberry slush and the pretty pink? Love it. I mean, petal pink, not pretty pink. Petal pink, strawberry slush, and then the real red and the garden green. The colors are so pretty. Anyways, if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it's our monthly card kit by mail that Stampin' Up sends out. Now, I do a card kit by mail. That's a lot different. It's something I design myself, and but that's totally different. This is called the Paper Pumpkin. There are 8 cards in this card kit, one of each of the 4 designs. You get in every Paper Pumpkin, you get a stamp set exclusive to Paper Pumpkin. You won't be able to buy this stamp set anywhere. You can only get it in the July Paper Pumpkin. So if you didn't subscribe, I'm sorry, they are sold out. So that's that. But you also get these really cute coordinating envelopes. And I'm going to be using all this in the scrapbook page. And I'll just use regular envelopes for my actual cards. Okay. The 4 card bases. And what I'm going to do, and I measured it out and with paper and pencil, but I didn't actually cut any of my cards yet. So hopefully I have enough. But there are 2 of each. So I'm hoping one for the scrapbook, make a card. One for the scrapbook, make a card. One for the scrapbook, make a card. And one for the scrapbook and make a card. All right. So we got that. We'll put all those, well, let's see. Either way, those were for the scrapbook. These can be for the card. All right. So we've got that, Now, the other thing it does is instead of you having to have a die cut machine, oh, come on, get out of here. Oh, the little guys are being ornery. Instead of you all having to have a die cut machine, they have already cut your dies for you. So they just punch out really easy. They're a little laser cut. Actually, I think that was 2. So 2? No, that was just 1. So they're laser cut, so they pop out real easy. All of that, all the strawberries, some vellum, And then the card bases. All right, so that is what Paper Pumpkin is all about. Now, I like putting these cards together with you all on the last Monday of every month. That way, you all know how to put these cards together because the instructions are a little bit confusing. Not terribly confusing. You just have to kind of think about it. For instance, number 1 has a picture of a block with the stamp written backwards with green, and then it's got an arrow with the script written correctly on this little cutout. Well, that must be this little cutout here, and they have stamped hello friend there. So that's what they want you to do. It's all pictures, okay? Then it's got strips here. It tells you where to put the tear and tape. Oh yeah, they always come with adhesive and ink. So here's the ink, garden green, and here's all the adhesive. So the tear tape. So that's that. And then, so it's got these little gray dots on the flowers. That means you want the glue dots right there. The glue dots go on the back of the flower. Then these little hexagon shapes, that's the dimensionals. They go on the back of the sentiment. And then it's got it all laid out for you. Once you've put all the adhesive on, they show you exactly where to place it all on the card, okay? Like I said, it's not really hard to understand. It's just a little bit, you really just kind of have to pay attention. And so I like doing it first with you, and then that way you all know where all the mistakes are, because I'm going to probably make some mistakes tonight, but that's okay, because, you know, that's why I do this. Then we have all the rest of it. So we're going to do that. Now, one more thing these things do is there is, for those of you who actually have a subscription where it comes out of your account every month and they automatically send you one every month, you have an opportunity to shop in the Paper Pumpkin store. And they have these die sets that coordinate with the Paper Pumpkins. So for this month, so it's a 3-month die set that goes with the 3 Paper Pumpkins that came out. So we had the June, this is the July, and then the August next month will be the acorns with the little fall leaves. But this month we're using the strawberry with the strawberry top and the circle. I think the hello was in June. I forget how it goes. Anyways, and then this picture just shows you everything that comes in your box. And sometimes they give you some suggestions, but not on this one. Sometimes they'll give you some ideas for other card ideas. But it looks like they ran out of room because they have 4 cards this time instead of just 3. All right, we've got some more people joining us now. All right, we have, let's see, where did I leave off? Susan, Sandra, Amanda, Terry, Tony, Patty, Jeanne, Pamela, Tanya, good morning. I mean, hello, and thanks again for joining me. All right, let's get this box out of the way. Let's get, so the way I like to do it is take my my card bases. All right, move all the adhesive out of the way and all the dies. And I'm just going to lay these out to where you can see them. I'm going to move that banner here in just a sec so y'all can see better. 3 and 4. All right, so we have the 4 card bases. Now we need to know what goes on each card base. And it actually tells you here on the back, it tells you what you need for each card. So for card number 1, we'll move this over here. We need the large strawberry. So let's move all this out. Get that large strawberry. This one here. Okay, and like I said, these are laser cut, but you still want to be kind of gentle pulling them out if there's little skinny pieces of paper like that strawberry there. Okay, you need the scalloped vellum. So that's this one here. You need 5 little flowers. So let me pull those out. Come in. Okay, the flowers here, the flowers. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4 and 5. 5 little flowers. That hello, this sentiment piece. This blue strip where, okay, I saw these big blue strips, but I didn't see little blue strips. Hold on. There they are. Okay. This little blue strip. And this has actually pool party. Okay, and a pool party strip. So did I get it all? The Love You Lots stamp. So where is my stamp? And I'll just go ahead and pull that one off. Love You Lots. And get a block out. Okay, so there's that. Card number 2 is the strawberry card. Okay. It needs a large strawberry. Okay, whatever. It needs the scallop circle. Okay, there we go. It needs the pink little banner here. There we go. It needs the square vellum. Where's the one I already punched out? The square vellum here, or rectangle vellum, I guess I should say. That's 2 little flowers. Hey, Loretta. Hi, Joyce, Dorothy. So good to have y'all join us. All right, these are the large pink ones. I don't need them. I need a large red one. So let's get that one out. All right, so 2 flowers, a pink strip, a scallop, a vellum, a strawberry, the card. You're the best and thank you. Let me grab some more blocks. Okay. There's the thank you. Oops. And you're the best. Whoops, I'm going to need a bigger block than that. Okay, so we got those 2 stamps for that one. All right, doing so good so far. Next, we need the green card, and this one needs 2 red ones. So 2 little red ones and 2 big red ones. So 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. There we go. It calls for 3 flowers. 1, 2, and 3. I'll get that out of there. Oh, a big pink one. These pink ones keep falling out. I keep seeing them everywhere. Big pink one. We need the thank you, but we already have it over here. Oh, we also need the little flower stamp. All right, let me grab a little block for the little flower stamp. These green stripy things, or pool party stripy things, I mean. Okay, and it says you need 2 of them. All right, and double check. We needed 2 large, 2 small, 3 flowers. The flower stamp. Ooh, there's 2 flower stamps. Okay, we need 2 flower stamps. Thank you. The 2 striped cards and the green base. That's it. All right, and then last but not least, this beautiful plaid. We need the white scalloped rectangle. Come on. Hi, Linda and Mary Ellen. We need a medium pink strawberry, not a big one. Well, that's interesting because we've got so many big pink ones. I wonder why we have them. Anyways, whoops, wrong pile. There we go. Okay, I just noticed something. On these large strawberries, they are different shapes. See, that's why I'm saying you kind of have to pay attention to what's going on here. All right, this page I'm going to put to the side. It's very confusing. All right, so we have this one out. Now I've got to go back to this card here where I've pulled these strawberries out and see where I've messed up. Okay, so these 3 strawberries are all the same, but I don't want all the same strawberries. I want fat and skinny. So this one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. Okay. The big fat round one. There we go. All right. So you should have a big fat round one, a tall skinny one, and a kind of a plump. I mean, nope, those look the same. Oh, this one. Okay. So this one looks, I know they're very hard to tell, but they are different. This one's more plump. This one looks normal, and this one looks long and skinny. As far as the little bitty ones, those are the same. Okay, all the little bitty ones are the same. All right, so we've got that card fixed. Now let's fix this one. We need the medium strawberry. We need, oh, we only need 2 strawberries over here, the plump and this one. This one goes over here. Okay, so we should have 4 red here. Whew, good thing I'm doing this on the camera so I could get all confused. Okay, I need a big fat one. Is that a fat one? No, those are 2 skinny ones. All right, so let me pull that back out. Pull that one out. Ah, here's the other fat one. Here's still in the paper. Okay, there we go. Now we have 3 different red ones, a pink one, and a little one. Phew. And then we need 2. See, this came up from over there. We need 2 flowers here. 1 and 2. Oh gosh. What else do we? Where's the basket go? Ah, well, there's where the basket goes. It goes with this card. All right, let me move that over there. It goes over there. And that can go over there. It can go over there. There we go. All right, this basket goes here. Phew. Okay, let's double check. We have a basket. We have pink, red, 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 2 flowers, scallop rectangle, this card base. Life is sweeter with you. All right, let's grab that stamp set. All right, wait a minute. How come I don't have the hello? Oh, that goes on the first one. Okay. Hold on. Come on, I gotta have me another square around here somewhere. Come here. Where'd you go? Too many blocks. All right, wait a minute. This goes here, but I forgot this one here. All right. Phew. And now if you had bought the die set, the die will cut those 2 stamps out, but you can fussy cut those if you didn't get the die. And I need a bigger block. So this block can go here. And then I need, let's see, I thought I had a long skinny one. Yeah. There we go. So one thing, it's nice to have all the blocks so that you can just put all your stamps where they go. Got everything ready. I'm going to put all this over here, and hopefully I haven't messed anything up. These all are going with the scrapbook. That goes over there. I think we're ready. Phew. Okay. I'm going to push everything down a little further. I don't want to lose my adhesive, though. Got my tape runner. I've got my dots. I've got these glue dots. I'm trying to use some of my older stash. And I'm also going to use my regular garden green ink pad. I'm going to put it though. There it is. Okay. And all right, we're good. All right. Hey, Linda. Good, good. All right, here we go. Let's start with card number 1, the pink one. And I need to make myself just a little bit more room here. Okay, I don't want to lose all my scrapbooking stuff. I'll be in lots of trouble. Okay, and gently put these, come here, over here so they don't get messed up. I've got them all laid out nicely. Come here. All right, and here's the card we're working on. And let me get this banner out of the way. Here we go. All right. So step number 1 is the stamping. So first we're going to do hello friend in the green on the die set here thing. This doesn't actually fit on there. I'm going to switch this out again. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stamp on the paper there because it doesn't stick to paper. It sticks to this. It sticks to the glass, and I need it to be completely straight, so when I press that on there, it's not twisted anyway. Now, does that make sense? Okay, and don't forget, if you have a question, put a question mark in front of your name. That way I see it while I'm doing the stamping. All right, let's do this. Hello, friend. Now, I've got my big ink pad out, so I'm just tapping very lightly. Nope, not that lightly. Okay, make sure I've got green ink everywhere. And I'm going to line that up the best I can. hold that there for a second. Okay, that should be good. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I love it. Oh, and you know what else I need? A stamp cleaner. Let's get the stamp cleaner out as we go. Okay, got that. Now the next thing is to stamp the little blue card, this one, with the love you lots. Okay. Hello, friend. Love you lots. All right, now that I've got those done, put that to the side, close up and make sure I don't need to stamp anything else. All right, nope, it just says those two things need stamped. So I can close my ink pad now. Go ahead and clean this off. Okay. And we're going to put tape on the back of the leaf right here. Now they, if you don't have a tape runner, they gave you tear and tape. Where is that? Put it somewhere. Here it is. They gave you this tear and tape to use, so you didn't have to use glue dots all over this thing, which would take you forever. All right. But if you've got a tape runner, go ahead and use it. It's much faster. Okay, we've got that on there. Oh, and the little strawberry. All right, so we've got that, and this gets put on the piece of vellum. So I'm gonna flip that over, and it looks like comes off a little bit here, off a little bit at the top and on the sides, and about right there. Okay. All right, so that looks good. Now I need to put glue dots on the back of each of these. So, and you can use tape runner, but these are awfully small. So I find sometimes when it's that little to just go ahead. Well, I say go ahead, and then my nail doesn't pick them up, or my tweezers. Yep. Sometimes the glue dots that come on the roll are easier to use, because I'm definitely having problems here. Yeah, it's taking off the tops, but the glue dot's not coming off. Interesting. Yep, interesting. Let's see if this one will work. Maybe if I go from underneath. There, one stayed, barely. It kind of twisted underneath there. All right, well, we have glue dots on there now. I just have to be careful because none of them have covers on them. All right, we've got that. Then we want dimensionals on the back of this. So let me grab this now. Here's another tip. Here's your tip. See how you can see that? Can y'all see this part of the tag right there? They want you to put a dimensional there, there, and then it looks like one like right there. I'm not sure what's going on there. Ah, now I see. Okay, so if you go over here to the final picture, you'll see this flower. So they have this glue dot sticking out so that the flower will stick on there. So if you don't get your glue dot just right, I keep saying glue dot, I meant dimensional, right? It's okay. You can tape the flower on there or put a dimensional on the back of the flower. Either way is fine. Okay, so let's get this here. So we have, ooh, you know what? I'm using my old dimensionals, and they're bigger than the ones they gave us, it looks like. It looks like they used little ones. Oh, well, I'll do the best I can. If it's a problem, I'll fix it. Okay, so one there, one there, one there. And then, like I said, they have one kind of like right there, but it's like sticking out so that the flower will stick to it. Okay, got that. So we have all the adhesive on here. Notice the Love You Lots doesn't have any adhesive on it. I don't know if that's a misprint or what's going on there. So we'll figure that out when we get there. Let's go ahead and put this down. So the first thing is, let's fold our card in half. And now this has the leaves on it. Okay. But it needs to be stuck down. So what do? Well, you put more adhesive where that adhesive is, but you want to hide it because you can see adhesive through vellum. So be sure when you put adhesive on the vellum, you're doing it where you've got something to hide the adhesive. And then we're just going to evenly put that on there. Okay, that looks great. Next, it's all these cute little flowers. So one goes here. One goes, looks like here. One goes kind of like here. And one goes like right there. All right, now we have Hello Friend. So let me pull all the dimensional parts off. Come on. Okay, the backs of the glue dots came off, but the backs of the dimensionals don't. Give me a break. All right, there we go. Okay, and that dimensional is sticking. Okay, no problems. And now we're going to, they've got all this greenery covered up, so that's okay. You know what? This dimensional is wrong. Is that? Come on, get off there. When I put this on here, yeah, that looks good. They have the flower over here, not over here. So I'm just going to throw this dimension away because it's got paper on it. No big deal. I am going to, actually, let me get a mini dimensional out. Where are my minis? Yeah, here are my minis. Come here. All right. And so this is going to be like right next to the strawberry right here. Right there. Pull that up and now stick that on there. There we go. That looks good. And then this blue, love you. So yeah, that must have been a misprint because that needs to be glued on there. All right. Let's see. How are we going to do this? We need to, it's going to go right on the edge here. Now, if you don't have liquid glue, just use your glue dots, but I'm just going to put little tiny bit, hardly anything right there, right on the edge. And then take this and place it right. Whoops. I have to cover up the flower completely. All right. We're done. Awesome. Okay. Card number 1 done. That wasn't too bad, was it? Yay. So pretty. I love these cards. All right. Let's pull out card number 2. Number 2 is the strawberry one. So we'll pull that over. Okay. And we need, here's our stamps. We're going to first stamp thank you on the circle and you're the best on the pink. Okay, so that's our first mission if we choose to accept it. Hey, have y'all seen Mission Impossible? Oh, it is so impossible. My husband and I went Wednesday night. Yeah, they've always been ridiculous. But this one was over the top ridiculous. There was just stuff there's no way that could possibly happen. But, you know, that's Tom Cruise for you. But yeah, it was a cute movie. I still like the movie. I mean, who doesn't like watching Tom Cruise? Especially if you're a girl from the 80s. All right. And this is You're the Best. So let's do that. Yep. And cover that up. And the next thing it tells us to do, we need to put all right, so this is, all right, we have that vellum piece. Okay, here's the vellum piece. It is telling us if we are looking at the back, Oh boy. Okay, it looks like the vellum gets put down on the card flat, but then the doily gets put, the scallop circle gets put up on dimensionals. The strawberry is layered, but there's a dimensional on the strawberry so that the half that's hanging off the scallop circle is popped up. And then the sentiment, you're the best, goes over all of that. And then finally we put the flowers on. So if that's the case, okay, let me pull these flowers off and that strawberry. Oh, where's that strawberry go? Oh yeah, the strawberry goes with the scallop. All right, so let me use my bone folder and get this down. So if this is the case, this is going to go here. All right. And they've got adhesive running across it. So the thing is, you probably want to put your scallop and your strawberry on first before you stick it down because, like I said, the adhesive shows. But I am risking it because that looks very confusing trying to figure out how to get this doily on there with all the other stuff that was going on. So instead, I'm just lining it up so it looks like that. Oh yeah, that'll cover it up. Okay, so we're going to layer those like that. Get out our dimensionals. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Okay, and then that back. And the circle is not centered because the strawberry brings in the centering, okay? So we still have that. Then we're going to have You're the Best going across there. All right, and we just need some adhesive on there. Okay. And that's just going to go like right there. Ooh, barely have enough room. Yeah. There we go. And then these 2 little flowers. All right, 1 and a 2. And let's get out those glue dots. Wherever I put them. Here they are. Tell me what, backs do not want to stay on these glue dots. No biggie. Okay, and then this one they're putting here. Actually, it looks like it's on top of the scallop, but if it is, then it needs a dimensional. Okay, I'm just going to put it on the scallop. All right, and then this one goes down here by the strawberry. All right, there we go. Card number 2 is done. So cute. Oh my gosh. How are we doing, you guys? How are we doing? We've been working for half an hour. Tonight's going to be a little longer because we still have 2 more cards and I still want to do the scrapbook page with you. So hang in there. I'm getting there. All right, card number 2 is the green one. All right, looks like we've got more steps this time. All right, not a problem. Let's move everybody over. Okay, try to go a little faster. There we go. Move all these out of the way. I am going to need the thank you and the flowers. I'm going to need the big pink strawberry and the card to stamp on. So let me move all this other stuff over here. Okay. Whee! There we go. Fold my card. These look like all portrait style cards. Okay. And then take our flower and get some ink. Now they've just put both of the stamps on the block together. So I'm just going to do that also. I was going to get 2 different blocks, but no sense in that. All right, we're going to stamp there. I'm going to turn it and stamp it there. Turn it and stamp it down here. And turn it one more time and stamp it there. All right, so that's done. Now to stamp thank you for the strawberry. That is so cute. Love that. Awesome. Okay, got those over there. Next thing, we've got the 2 striped cards. They just get regular adhesive on the back. So let me do some tape runner. And then the large thank you gets dimensionals. So 1 here and 1 here. Then the 2 little ones get dimensionals. So that one gets a dimensional. And this one gets a dimensional. And then the flatter of the 2 gets a dimensional. But you need to make sure this one's going to overlap it. So yeah, so be sure you put it kind of up here in the corner. It's going to do this. Okay, so it's going to kind of peek out from behind there. All right, so we've got that. Then turn this strawberry over. We want 2 dots right there. Okay, since these just don't want to stay with their covers, we're not going to force them. We'll just play their game. There we go. And then the back of all the flowers, which there are 3 flowers. I don't know why I have 4 here. That probably goes on the other card. All right, and come on. And to go even faster, you could take your glue bottle and just put little dots of glue down. That would be even faster if you were trying to do these a little more fast. A little more fast? Is that a word? I don't know. How are we doing, people? Yay, Tina's got a question. This strawberry paper pumpkin kit will work good with sweet strawberry stamp and die old set from Stampin' Up. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And if you all have the, remember that, the little, I want to call it Beatrix Potter set, but that's not what it was called. It was called, I don't know, it had gardens on it. It had gardening stuff and it had little rabbits and a lot of watercolor critters on it. But there's a piece of blue paper with a bunch of strawberries on it. Oh gosh, I'm just totally drawing a blank right now. I'm sorry about that. All right, well, while I'm losing my brain, let's go ahead and stick these on here. All right, and there we go. And then this piece here. All right. And then thank you. Okay, I did that wrong. Darn it. I knew I'd mess up. Okay. This one gets flat. It doesn't matter. I'm just leaving it. It doesn't matter. All right, let's have my card straight and put my thank you straight. Yeah, that looks good. All right. This is going to need dimensionals. Yeah. So that was supposed to be flat, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Okay, so this one can go here, and then this one can go. Oh, these dimensional covers are enough to drive you crazy. Okay, and then we need the little flowers. All right, so that flower is going to go there, and that one will go there, and this one shall go here. Awesome. All right, that's it. We're done. Okay, we did that. That was really fast. Last but not least, my favorite, the pretty strawberry slush and petal pink gingham. All right. Thank you, Terry. Storybook Friends. That's exactly the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, it'll go with that too. So yes. Didn't we have a strawberry punch even at one time? I can't. it's hard for me to keep up with everything because it like they discontinue and I don't use them anymore then, and I end up giving them away. Speaking of giving away, I told y'all that I'm going to take a break in August, but I still want to give you an incentive for shopping. And so I've decided it's time for free stamp giveaway again. So in August, I am going to be giving away free stamps with purchase. So be watching for that email also. All right, we've got all these strawberries, all these flowers. There we go. This one is landscape. Yay, we have one landscape card. Where am I going for? There it is. Okay. All right, first thing is stamps. Life is sweeter with you over to the far side of the rectangle. So let's get that out. Okay. There we go. Next, we're going to put adhesive on the back of the basket. I saw someone put real red paper under here, so it looked like there were strawberries in the basket. Very clever idea. Very clever idea. I'm not going to do that tonight, though, but okay, so this, I'm just going to put the tape on it for now. Turn this over, and this, and this, and this. All right, got tape on that. Now, okay. Let's see if I can't figure out how this strawberry cluster goes. It's got 3 large red ones and a pink one. All right, so we have the large one. And then we have, so if I turn it over, we have this funky, long, skinny one on this side. And we have the one with the bump on the side on that side. Okay, and then this one lays flat like that, but the big pink one goes on first. So these will go here like that, and then this one goes on top. So take a little glue. I'm going to do this a little different. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of glue there. I hope I don't mess this up too bad. And then this one. All right, and that just goes right there next to it. And now this one, turn it over. Ah, glue is squishing out. That's all right. This one should go right on top like that. Whoops. Yeah, I'm getting glue on my mat. All right. Hold it. I need my silicone mat. Oh, did I bring it in here? I bet I didn't. Nope, here it is. Good. Whew. Okay. Okay, now some dimensionals. Yeah. Okay, sometimes using liquid glue can be quite messy. So we're going to have one here, one here, one here, and one here. All right, there we go. And if my adhesive did come out and make a mess, I've got a adhesive eraser. Once the glue dries, you want the glue to dry first. If you try erasing wet glue, it's just going to tear the paper up. Okay, so I've got that ready to go. I'm not going to stick it on there yet. Let's see what else we need to do. Oh, we're going to be putting the berries in the basket. Interesting. Okay, so you know I said someone put a red on the bottom. This card has putting the strawberry down below, so you don't even see this bottom strawberry. Okay, that's cool. All right, I think I get it. I think I get it. All right, let's move all this together then. So we're going to stick this one on first. That even. Then we have the strawberries with the basket. Okay, so we're going to make sure the basket, the strawberries don't stick out from the bottom of the basket, which, yeah, let's, okay. Yeah, if I had been looking a little more carefully, I would have stuck that. I would have stuck that big strawberry down on the back of that first. Then I just would have filled the basket. I think they made that very difficult there. Sorry, that's in the way. I think this was way too complicated. They should have just told you to stick a strawberry so that you could see it through the holes, and then to tuck these in the back. So they're not, because see, it's hanging off the edge there. And that doesn't look right. But, what can I do? I've already done it. So we're just going to stick that on there. And it's got the basket actually down below the scallop. That's interesting. Well, okay, I'm just doing what they're telling me. And then finally, we've got this berry, which is going to go here. So I just want a little baby. They didn't even tell you what to do with the back of this adhesive here. So I'm going to get a little tiny dimensional and use the bottom there. Okay. Yeah. And the little flower. Okay, now I'm resorting to glue now because I'm almost done. All right, little glue and a little glue. Put this one here, and this one is going to go here. Okay, awesome. There we go. We have 4 cards. We did it in 45 minutes. Wow, that took a long time to do 4 cards. I apologize for that, but I hope you all got some good tips on how to make these cards now. All right, let's quickly move into the scrapbooking. I have everything ready, so hopefully it won't take very long at all. Let me quickly move everything out of the way. Okay. Over there. That little flower can go over there, there. All right, and let me get out all the rest. So the idea... Okay, I'm going to have it. It's going to be a 2-page spread, okay? Oh, I'm going to need to back out some. The idea is I'm going to cut these into 2-inch squares and set them on point, which means like a diamond, and make 2 borders on these sides. And then I'm going to fill it in with all the paper. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more. I know y'all can see part of the ugly desk here, but that's just the way it goes. Okay, move that over and that over. Okay. All right. Y'all should be able to see everything. My picture's in the way. I'm going to take my face away. There we go. All right. Now y'all can see everything. I'm going to lift this up a bit, though. There we go. And I'm also going to take this glue, these removable glue dots here. All right. And I'm just going to... Oops. There we go. Flip these over. So my papers don't move. It's so annoying when I'm trying to line things up on a scrapbook page and the scrapbook page moves from the ruler and I get everything all uneven. Okay, there we go. Now, I need my trimmer. Like I said, I'm going to be making 2-inch squares. So remember, this is 4 1/4. Okay, 4 1/4, 4 1/4 with this groove in the middle. All right, so that means I should be able to get 4 here and 4 here. All right, and as I look at my sketch, I designed this on my Canva. And my solid green, I need 1. Is that it for that part? 1, 2. Okay, 2 on that side and 1. Looks like I just need 3. Okay, so it looks like I can save half a card, which is great because you know, you always love to make more cards if you can. So I've got this whole piece I can still use in the scrapbook or on another card. Okay, and so now this is going to be 2 and 2. All right. Okay, so I've got those 2. And I said I only needed 3, but I'm going to just go ahead and cut another one just in case I need it. All right. So what scrapbooks are you? Oh, we've got another question. Marianne. Marianne says, I noticed that a lot of folks use Memento's black ink. The only black ink I have is called Palette Hybrid ink. I have not used it because I was leery of ruining my stamps. Okay, Marianne, I don't know what kind of ink Palette Hybrid ink is. Mementos is what we call a water-based ink. All right, all of our ink pads. The Strawberry Slush, this is water-based. It washes off with water, okay, on a stamp. We have, and that's what Mementos is. It's just a water-based. We just don't make black because Mementos, we can get Mementos less than us making Mementos and sell, or making a black and selling it. Though we have a Secret C right now, which I have been using a lot of for my black. The other one we have is called Stays On. This is not water-based. This is solvent-based or alcohol-based. This will stain your stamps. It won't ruin your stamps, but it will stain them, okay? But this is used when you're using watercolors. So if you like watercoloring, then you'll want to stamp your image with a Stays On first and then go in and color with watercolors. Water does not cause this to bleed, okay? This is water soluble, so watercolor won't work with this black or with this type of ink. Does that make sense? I hope so. So like I said, I'm not sure about your ink. I've never heard of it before, so I don't know. But anyways, if any of you all who are listening, watching, please help Marianne. Yes. I'm going to cut 2 at a time, try to speed things up here. I don't know. It's cardstock, so I don't know if it'll cut through 2. Yep, it sure will. Look at that. Yay. Okay. All right, got those. That can go over there. Oh, anyways, what I was saying was, how many of you all are scrapbookers? I hope so. I love documenting fun things like this. Like I said, I'm working on my 2011 album. Just fun things in my life that I did back in 2011. A lot of it is family, but some of it, like I said, this is a baby shower I did with my friend at church. So it's just something I want to remember. The rest of my family doesn't really care about it. And they'll probably not want to keep it when I'm gone. But that's okay because it's just for me. So I can remember it. When I'm older and I'm flipping through my scrapbook, I can read the little story I wrote about Crystal's baby shower that I did for her and her little baby Riley. Yeah, so Riley's not a baby anymore. Like I said, this was 2011, so I don't do math very quickly in my head, but she's an adult now. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. No, because my grandson was born in 2012, so she's what, 13? No, 14? She's 14 or 15 now. Okay, she's a teenager. All righty, there we go. We got all these squares. Now, another thing. Oh, I forgot about this one. Yeah, I need this too. The other thing was this. Now, I can't quite get 2 inches completely. I can in part of it, but not all of it. So I'm just going to do the best I can. I'm going to line that up so I get as much of the edge as I can. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to flip it around to the 2-inch and trim off the part that doesn't show. Okay, there we go. That looks good. And then I'm going to come up here and see where it lands. There we go. That looks good. And now I'm going to rotate it and do 2 inches. So it looks like I'm going to get 2 squares out of this also. Awesome. Good. Yay. All right, so we've got those. I need 2 more. And then I should be good for putting this project together. Hopefully. Oops, a little of that. Got a little white there, but that's okay. Don't you love doing all this cutting and pasting? I feel like I'm back in my school days. All right. And then actually, these white parts here are great to stamp and cut out. So if you're going to do some image stamping, you can use those envelopes there. I'm going to save this for a sec because I am going to use those for some other things. But before we get any of that done, there we go. That scoring piece loves to fall off. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Just loves to fall off. I think I need a new trimmer, but I just don't want to get a new one. All right, here we go. Now let me look at my sketch. How am I going to do this? I'm going to start with green. All right. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Okay, green and then green plaid. Like I said, these are going to be on point. So I'm actually going to put the green. Yeah, I think that's how I have it. Yep, just like that. Okay, then I'm doing the pink one. And that goes here. And then the strawberry one. And that's going to go right there. Now, depending on how you want your strawberries, because it is a directional piece, you could do it that way. But I'm going to do it this way. I don't think it really matters. All right, got the strawberry one in there. Then I need the pink plaid one. Okay, and that's going to go there. Then I wanted a green one. Okay. There. And then a green plaid one. Okay. And a pink one and a pink plaid. Okay, so a pink one right there. Actually, that should have come all the way down, and a pink plaid. All right, so I need to spread these out just a bit because I wanted, you know what else I need to do? I need to get my T-square because I need to make sure if that's on the 3-inch line, this needs to be on the 3-inch line, so I'm way off. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Yeah. And lots of white showing. That's okay. Okay, so we've got that going. I love it. That looks kind of pretty, huh? I got to get them stuck down there so they don't move. So where is my adhesive? Hello, adhesive. Where did you go? There you are. All right. But like I said, before I do that, let's get my T-square out. Oh, do I even have a T-square? I mean, I do have one, but I don't have one in here. I think I left it in my dining room, but I do have, excuse me, too many things in my room. I do have this big long ruler. That'll work. Okay, let's line that up there to there. Oh yeah, we're way off. Okay. All righty, so let me move this. Pull, 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 pull. And pencil, yeah, very, very light pencil mark. I think that's the only way I can really do this. Very light. So hopefully that was enough. Nope, I should have marked it all the way. I was hoping I could save myself from having to erase, but nope. Oh, it's covering up the lines. Okay. All right, very, very lightly, hardly even any pressure. Okay, there we go. Now I can get these on here. So I went to all the trouble to lay them down, and then I end up having to bring them up because, that's just the way it goes, right? Yeah. Okay, so that one's on there, and this one. And then these two, I'm not sure. I want them to be evenly spaced. Should have made these just a little bit bigger. Like I said, I measured on paper, but it doesn't always help, does it? All right, so sometimes when you're working with card kits and you're wanting to change them into a scrapbook page, because you don't have, photo bases need to be 4x6, and our cards are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It doesn't always work out that way. So if I put that there, will that look too weird? No, I think that'll look fine. Okay. Anyway, so you just kind of have to remember all those things. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, like I said, tonight's a long one, so I understand if y'all have to leave. I'm just going to continue working on this if y'all want to stay with me. If not, that's cool. And wait a minute, something got mixed up here because I shouldn't have a plaids together like that. Oh, well. Oh, well, that's all right. We're just going to go with the flow, right? Oops, that's not going to work either. Hold on. I'll put that in the middle, and now I'm realizing that I really need it up here. That's going to be a cutoff. Okay. There we go. And then this one up here, same thing. All right, there we go. So good, so good. Okay, now I've got to do the same thing over here. So came out at 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 right here. We're just going to copy and do the exact. Oh, actually, no, we're not. This side, I'm actually going to be putting a strip of. Oops, something being taped. A strip of designer paper here to cover up this white part right here. This side is not going to have that. So this side, I need to come in here, which is at 1 1/2. Is that right? Yeah, that should do. So 1 1/2. Hopefully I'm right. I hope I'm right. Oh gosh. Having fun tonight. Being creative. All right, let's see if I can follow my pattern this time. So we're going to do the pink plaid first. All right, so that's going to go there. And then down here, I have a strawberry one. Interesting. Okay, and I want this one to go this way. Or this way. That's interesting. Going in. Yeah, let's do it that way. I know it looks upside down, but actually there's going to be so much stuff on top of this thing, you're not really going to see it down here. Yeah, come on. Line up on the pencil line. There we go. Okay, and then in between. Oh, is that my problem? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I give up. I have no idea what I've done. Okay, that's what I get for trying to design on paper. But I didn't want to cut up all my cards before I made the cards. You know how it is. It's like, dang, I don't want to cut everything up because I wanted y'all to see everything first. Oops. Okay, hold on. That's going to have to move. Ah. It's just like, why is this not measuring up like that one? I have no idea. Okay. Okay, that looks good. All right, and then I had a pink one here. Oh no, I need green plaid. No, we'll put green plaid here. Oh gosh, I don't know. So crazy. Yeah, it's taking us a little longer tonight than usual, so sorry about that. Okay, that's, yeah, I don't like that at all. We're going to move everybody in. We may have to figure out something else, but because I want to cut this straight, I want all these to be on the same line over here. There we go. Okay. Come here. Thank goodness it pops up fairly easy. There we go. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. How we doing, people? How we doing? I run out of squares? No, I've got some strawberries up there. I'll put a green down here. Oops. There we go. And we need a strawberry here. Yeah, we can have this one coming down. I like it. Let's see. Let's pull this down here. Move this one over. Come on. There we go. And our last one up there, let's make it a pink one. Oh, we don't have a pink one. Well, we'll just have to make a pink one. Yep, there we go. Okay, great. Whew, that was crazy. All right, I'm sorry that took so long, you guys. I apologize. This is going to be, I wanted to do this plaid here, right here, and then a solid green, but I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but we'll find out. This is a really simple page, actually. So let me get all my pictures out, show you where all the pictures go. We're not doing any framing because we're on white and my pictures are pretty dark. So let's see, how did I have this organized? This one goes here and this one goes up here. Yeah, this was her little corsage that I made for her. And then my chandelier I hung ribbons from. There's a close-up. Oh, this is the table and this is the chandelier. So I had all three of these like just right here. Okay, that looks cool. Yep. And then it's actually on top of that. There we go. Awesome. Then the corsage, and then this is my dining room, or my living room, I mean. So that goes like that. And then finally, this is baby Riley, who came a little early, but that's okay. Love it. And then I'm going to put my journaling right here. She had so many presents. Oh my gosh. It's like present after present after present. It was so fun. And then this is her at the table. Okay. So we have that. Now, so we have the pieces to the kits. I'm going to make this really easy to embellish. And the first one is this big one. Love this. Come here. All right, so we're going to take this one and put this one. I think I had decided. No, I didn't. Maybe it went over here. Yeah, I think I put it over here somewhere. No, I have the basket of berries there. So this one does go over here, but it's like really big. I didn't. Okay, it'll work. And then the basket of berries. Where's my basket? Here's the basket. Okay, and so we're going to put the basket of berries here. Pop out some berries. Now that I know how it goes. And let's see, that one goes on the bottom, that one goes there, and then that little pink one, there's the little pink one, it goes kind of in the middle. All right, so that is going to go there. Now another thing I did, when I had to type out the journaling because there was so much. Now I am going to want to frame that on garden green. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get this done tonight, you guys. I'm going to have to finish it and show y'all later. But these came from the Thankful Garden die set, and they're perfect for this. And then I'll put some strawberries on there, put some in here. We can put some over here. And then finally, I have Berry Blessed. So, and this is what I wrote. What a berry sweet day. We gathered the ladies from our church Bible study to shower Crystal with love and blessings as she prepared to welcome baby Riley into the world. It was such a joy to host this special event. I had the best time decorating, baking, watching Crystal light up while opening so many thankful gifts. From the pink frosting on the cake to the laughter shared around the room, the day was full of sweetness and love, and I'm so grateful I could be a part of this moment, and even more blessed to meet precious Riley soon after she arrived. Truly very blessed. And then that's what the title is up here. So you guys, since we've been on for over an hour now, I'm going to go ahead and stop. I don't want to keep y'all all night. But I will show you the final pictures on my Facebook, my blog. It's another reason I'm taking off August is so that I can catch up on things like that. I have not posted anything on my blog in forever. Yeah, so I need to do that and so forth. So like I said, I hope y'all are enjoying these scrapbook pages. Like I said, they're kind of hard to do live. A lot of people do them recorded and then just put the recording up, which is nice because you don't have to watch them trying to figure out everything they want to do on the page like I'm having to do. But either way is good. Okay, Barry. Whoops. Hold on. Yeah, it is late. My alarm just went off. Okay. Blessed. I'm lost the Y. Oh, great. Very blessed. Please tell me it's in here. I don't see it. I'm sure it's on here somewhere. Anyways, there's a Y that's supposed to go there. Very blessed. Lots of strawberries. My sentiment. We're going to put a strip of garden green there. Frame this in garden green. And I think I may even do some sponging back there too. So I hope you all enjoyed this and that you really enjoyed these paper pumpkin kits. I love being able to turn them into scrapbook pages because that is my real passion. I love making cards too, obviously. But yeah, I really love that I'm getting my scrapbook pages finished with you guys too. Okay. Dana says, those letters dies are awesome. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. This is the alphabet a la mode, which, of course, you know that. Love it. Okay. Good night, you guys. Thanks again.